Preamble of the Constitution Part 3। नमस्कार, मेरा नाम है प्रदीप और आप देख रहे हैं स्टडी ग्राफ। In this video lecture, we will understand some of the key words which are mentioned in the preamble in the perspective of Constitution. Sovereign, Socialist, Secular, Democratic, Republic, Justice, Liberty, Equality, and Fraternity. Sovereign. The word sovereign adopted from the Article 5 of the Constitution of Ireland. Sovereign implies that India is neither a dependent nor a dominion of any other nation but an independent state. India ना तो किसी देश पर आश्रित है और ना ही किसी देश का इंडिया पर अधिकार है। Sovereignty means the independent authority of states. It has two aspects: external sovereignty and internal sovereignty. External sovereignty, India can acquire foreign territory and also cede any other part of the Indian territory subject to the limitations imposed by the Constitution. Internal sovereignty refers to the relationship between the states and the individual within its territory. Internal sovereignty राज्यों और इस क्षेत्र में रहने वाले व्यक्तियों के बीच संबंधों को दर्शाता है। Socialist. The term socialist was added by the 42nd Amendment Act 1976. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में यह वर्ड कहीं पर मेंशन नहीं है, but the socialist contents are mentioned in the form of certain directive principles of the state policy. In Avdi session 1995 of the Congress Party, a resolution was adopted to establish a socialistic pattern of society and took measures accordingly. There are two types of socialist pattern of society. One, India adopted democratic socialism. And another one is communistic socialism. Democratic socialism. सारे उत्पादनों के संसाधन का सामाजिक स्वामित्व हो, जिसे हम पब्लिक ओनरशिप कहते हैं। If wealth is generated socially, it should be shared equally by society and not concentrated in the hands of few. जब वेल्थ पूंजी सामाजिक रूप से जनरेट होती है तो इसे समाज द्वारा समान रूप से ही शेयर करना चाहिए। Government should regulate the ownership of land and industry to reduce the socio-economic inequalities. Democratic socialism holds faith in mixed economy, जहां पर पब्लिक और प्राइवेट सेक्टर दोनों ही एग्जिस्ट करते हैं। Socialism support equality and equal opportunities for all. India adopted democratic pattern of socialism. Secular. The term secular was added by the 42nd Amendment Act 1976. The Indian Constitution embodies the positive concept of secularism such that all religions in our country have the same status and support from the state, irrespective of their strength. इंडिया इतना डाइवर्स है, शायद ही कोई ऐसा देश हो जहां इतने धर्म एक साथ रहते हैं। सेक्युलरिज्म भारत के हर धर्म को एक समान मानता है और जितनी भी गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स पॉलिसीज बनती हैं उसमें सबको बराबरी का हक देता है, irrespective of their strength and without any discrimination. Supreme Court said in 1994, although the words secular state were not expressly mentioned in the Constitution, but there can be no doubt the Constitution makers wanted to establish such a state, and accordingly Article 25 to 28 which guaranteeing the fundamental rights to freedom of religion have been included in the Constitution. Democratic. Democracy is of two types: direct democracy and indirect democracy. In direct democracy, people exercise their power directly in the case of Switzerland, जिसमें कुछ टूल्स यूज किए जाते हैं: रेफरेंडम, इनिशिएटिव, रिकॉल एंड प्लेबिसाइट. India adopted indirect democracy, where people elected their representatives, and these elected representatives makes the laws, and this type of democracy is known as representative democracy. Indirect democracy में प्रतिनिधि जनता द्वारा चुने जाते हैं और यही निर्वाचित प्रतिनिधि कानून बनाते हैं. Representative democracy is of two types: parliamentary and presidential. Indian Constitution provides for representative parliamentary democracy. Representative parliamentary democracy. Executive is responsible to the legislature for all the procedures and actions. कार्यपालिका सभी प्रोसीजर और एक्शन के लिए विधायिका के प्रति उत्तरदायी होती है. And in indirect representative parliamentary democracy, people use universal adult franchise, जहां पर सबको वोट देने का अधिकार मिलता है. Periodic elections, rule of law, independence of judiciary, and absence of discrimination on the certain grounds are the manifestation of democratic character. Republic. Democratic polity is of two types: monarchy and republic. In monarchy, the head of a state, usually king, queen, or enjoys a hereditary position. मोनार्की में कानून बनाने वाली संस्था का हेड क्वीन या क्वीन होते हैं. In republic, the head of a state is always elected directly or indirectly for a fixed period. रिपब्लिक में कानून बनाने वाली संस्था को डायरेक्टली या इनडायरेक्टली इलेक्ट किया जाता है फिक्स पीरियड ऑफ टाइम के लिए, जैसे यूएसए और इंडिया में. India is a republic country as the elected head is president. He is elected indirectly for a fixed period of 5 years. In the republic country like India, political power depends on the people, not in a single individual or king or a queen. And all the public offices being open to every citizen without any discrimination. Justice. The preamble embraces three distinct forms of justice: social, economic, and political justice, through various provisions of fundamental rights and directive principles. Social justice, economic justice, and political justice. In social justice, equal treatment of all citizens without any discrimination based on color, caste, race, religion, and sex. In economic justice, no discrimination between men and women on the basis of income, wealth, and economic status. And in political justice, equal, free, fair opportunity to the people for participation in the political process. Liberty. Liberty refers to the freedom on the activities of Indian nationals. There are no unreasonable restrictions on Indian citizens in terms of what they think, their manner of expressions, and the way they wish to follow up their thoughts in actions. However, liberty doesn't mean freedom to do anything, and it must be exercised within the constitutional limits. Equality. The preamble serves to all citizens of India equality of status and opportunity, and this provision embraces three dimensions of equality. Equality means the absence of special privileges to any section of the society and the provision of adequate opportunity for all individuals without any discrimination. Fraternity. This refers to the feeling of brotherhood and the sense of belonging with the country among its people. Fraternity assures and secures two things: the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. The word integrity has added to the preamble by the 42nd Amendment Act 1976. Article 51A of the Constitution says, "It should be the duty of every citizen of India to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India." The ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity in our preamble have been taken from the French Revolution. You are watching Study Graph. If you understand, then please subscribe the channel and hit the like button. You can also follow us on Instagram and join us on Telegram. Thank you.